Voyage, voyage of man, the choices that I made tell me come who I am. Voyage, voyage of man, the choices that I made, and now I know who I am. The dark pieces of a shattered age, standing side to side of miles of rage, without a single way to contain anything that remains. Voyage, voyage of man, the choices that I made to become who I am. Voyage, voyage of man, these are the choices that I made, and now I know who I am. Bite the tongue out for a taste, wasting away all these days. Uncertainty is what remains when all and awaits. Voyage, voyage of man, choices that I made to become who I am. Voyage, voyage of man, these are the choices that I made. I know who I am.
The wisdom of balance is to know when it's time for what. Those who work all the time and never relax become out of control when it's time to relax, thus giving their power away, labeling them as either a loose cannon or a zombie, which subsequently imprisons them when everyone else is enjoying themselves. This is another lucrative industry, specifically in the United States of America. The United States of America is the only place with the largest industry of prison. They spend money hiring the police, they spend money hiring judges, they spend money hiring state's attorneys, they spend money on correctional officers, they spend money on all the necessary provisions needed to keep the employers effectively doing their job and prisoners alive and clean. That is a terribly difficult conundrum to escape, and unfortunately, there is no escape. The prison system has now become a beast of its own and a reality of its own. Also unfortunate for the other side of the spectrum, the art world and entertainment industry has become entirely far too saturated and exhausts itself through trying to either reinvent the wheel or trying too hard to tip the hat, so to speak, to the classics, thus rendering both polarities to be nothing more than sheer folly for one to choose. There is, however, a third option available, and that is what the Tibetans call shunyata, or the Great Void. It is the middle way, an action of no action. However difficult this may be, it becomes easier with much practice and discipline. This behavior, when and only when it occurs natural, is the only way it can be effectively carried out. The wise man eats when he's hungry and sleeps when he's tired, as the saying goes. In terms of the state of the world, through my perspective, there's been abuse of power, crude abuse of power. Very few have had the ability to refrain from this. Should one possess this ability to refrain from crude abuse of power, they are the origin of the other saying, nice guys finish last. Subsequently, after this comes the pulling up of the veil, which inexorably shrouds the visceral surface of things, and with that exposing of reality follows the exposing of everything else. This includes, but is not limited to, emotions, ideas, other psychological phenomena, as well as the other physical things which precede it. For example, the booming health food industry, the yoga movement, other consumer-based realities from the Western perspective. In the East, it is not consumer-based reality. The East is far more creation and production-based. Looking at the back of every single product, pick 10 products, there will be 9 out of 10 with the label made in China or some other Eastern country. This being the case, it flips and inverts a valuable contrast on the scope of reality. As a young man, I am not the first or the last to have made this discovery through simple observation, objective thinking, and plain old practice. Looking at this from an aerial view, there will rise the realization of the meaning behind this reality. Consumer-based time, spending the evening, seems most effective. Production-based time is proven to be most effective in terms of exercise, for example. The fact that in an aerial view of this, it is not only makes sense, but it also explains the origin of confusion and discord. to revert back to the origins of zombies and scapegoats. When actions are not taken at the proper time, unnecessary actions are taken at improper times. Now comes the dissection of a paradox. This particular one concerns giving things away and having them return. If wisdom be to hang on to something that matters most, then the most effective strategy in doing so involves letting them go. The proper time to do this is the most identification ensues and begins its dissolution into toil as it is known for and as its function entails. The most effective time for disposal is the morning and the beginnings, both due to the fact that it allows time for it to be evenly dispersed and also in order to lose that which can spoil. As a third incentive, there also is a creation for more space. Destruction for purposes of creation, so to speak.
I'm careful what I do. Life didn't get real the first 100 times I had nowhere to go. In a cold, cruel world, the night is cold. Nothing is what it seems. An old game with no winners known.
I have a question.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're probably more sensitive to that being a musician.
Will I ever step out of this body haze? The ease of contentment captures me again. The seasons and their beauty hold tight to perfection. Were there nothing to be lost, death would hold no power. Where there is great loss, great gain is also found there. As the sun in its warmth makes its turn, as an uncivil storm, time and space has left me torn from my own being. Through all ends, still my friends remain home in my life. There's an untitled poem. This one's called Dark Imagery. Everyone has lost their mind, thinking straight into pixelated life. Who knows what life was like before we gave away our eyes for pieces of plastic, colorful, shiny bright. No darkness in it, and I'm dazed with no light. Lack of light's caused suicide. Can't hold a conversation. Bruising pride works uselessly tight. Humans are now aliens. Make sense of this mess it's been. All that remains is this anger etched within my skin. Primitive notepad and pen and voice for relaying messages, but none is listening. This impediment I cannot hold yet again. Of human evolution, I am ready to shed my skin of human existence. Thank you. And just do a quick penny whistle tune for you. It's some old Irish folk song. In case you know it, sing along. It's called Red is the Rose.
You normally don't have a hat, right? I'm familiar, but I can't place you. Yeah, well, it's been a while, all right?
Just proceed on that same thing. Thank you so much for having me.
fear, hatred, and disgust. These emotions are universal. Everyone feels them, whether they admit it or not. These sides of life impact you more because they are so often cast aside and undermined. Not everyone feels what's considered the more positive spectrum of emotion. In fact, far less feel an abundance of good emotions, because if that weren't true, there would be far less crime in the world. This is the story of my experience with heavy metal music, how it shaped my childhood, my adult life, and most of all, how it kept me out of trouble. When I was a little boy, my mother would use the Black Sabbath album, the Black Album from Metallica, to wake me up for school. Then it was Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Eventually, me being a mischievous 8-year-old without a father, I gave way to climbing atop the 7-foot entertainment center to steal my mom's albums. No pun intended. These records became the anthem for my entire life. Even now, I still religiously listen to those records. Once it became balls to the wall and I was an all-out metal freak, I found few bands I immediately fell in love with, and a few specific albums by them. This obsession quickly gave way to collecting entire discographies of my favorite bands little by little. Every year, with my Christmas and birthday gift cards to Borders when they were still in business, I saw to it that the friends I had with CD burners dubbed me a copy of the entire discography of the music I cherished so. I was an avid skateboarder at the time, so this kind of music complemented my lifestyle. I immediately conferred screaming and fast-paced instruments crashing about like some sort of chaotic symphony as an excellent accompaniment for defacing public property and spray painting inverted pentagrams on the bike trail. It was all-out life ever since age 6, when I would eat jalapenos raw. But in terms of everyday life, I was indignant about seeing people typically go from the bare minimum. It's almost a disservice to oneself not to experience the full potential of what life has to offer. Then nu metal spawned into existence. Living paycheck to paycheck, going from romantic partner to romantic partner, choosing meals based on social programming congruent to their environment. All this stuff and contradictory stuff to the message I personally received out of the indistinguishable screams about a gilded cunt. Now let's talk more about fear. Metal takes you beyond that. This is obvious. One moment is listening to any song from said genre, your brain chemistry is immediately transformed. In excess, this can be detrimental, just like anything in excess. But in moderation, however, psychologists have proven that listening to heavy metal can physiologically transform you. Technically speaking, all music has the capacity to transform your physiology, but metal's complexity, akin to classical music, has the power to uplift a lethargic, depressed individual and allow them the freedom to get out of bed in the morning. I haven't done a lot of research on that particular aspect, but that's because it's irrelevant. I already know I enjoy the genre. No validation required. There is a genre category standard. In the realm of melodic death metal,
However,
various shifts occur between the clean guitar and the distorted guitar. Gone are the
In
days
terms of all the
when a
heavier
prepubescent
faces of
kid
music,
was screaming,
there's
"Kill
rarely
me, cunt,"
anything
while
acoustic
crushing
involved
down
in
the
there.
street.
This
During
is
my
not
later
so
teenage
with
years, I
melodic
was
death
very
metal,
passionate,
but that's
fell by the
neither here nor
wayside
there.
of rap.
It
Not
should be
hip-hop,
noted that although I
rap,
have
when it
proficient
initially
knowledge of
grew in
scales,
popularity.
syncopations,
This
and a basic
continued off
understanding
and
of the
on until
fretboard,
I
I
almost
am
reached
not
30 years
experienced
old, when
enough
reality finally hit me like a brick
to make
wall.
this a lengthy essay, so it will not require much of your time.
Oftentimes, I would see other artists perform
Clean
read
acoustic
articles,
guitar, it
books,
involves a
etc.,
nostalgic
and feel
emotional
this sense
spectrum
of, they
reminiscent
don't
of,
get it.
for
They're
me
not
at
really
least, living on a
hardcore.
mountainside
Extreme
and
metal
living a
branch of the
quiet,
genre
simple
being my
life.
standard of quality.
The tones that
It's
come
this
from
very
it do
passion
not
for what I
resemble
love
the feel
that
of
metal
any
helped
electric
me
guitar,
keep
no
burning
matter how
inside
much
me.
an artist tries to
It
clean it
kept the
up,
proverbial
not
fire
only
going,
because
so
there is
that
a
when I
higher
reached
resonance
the
and
age where it
sustain
came
with the
time to
electric,
start making
but
real
also
life
due to the
decisions,
simple
I
fact
knew
that
without
one
doubt
projects
what my
its sound
choices
wires
would be.
through wires and
As
speaker
a
of the
whole,
other is
it
its
comes
very
as no
own
surprise
amp by
that metal
itself,
can not only
with the
lift up
vibrations
depressed people,
bouncing off
but it's
wood.
hands down
I deliver
one of the
the
most
music
effective
right to your
confidence
eardrum
and energy
with the
boosters.
acoustic guitar.
However, it's also hands down the most demonized and
In terms of
misunderstood
preference,
forms of
mine
music.
changes depending on the
In the
plethora of
first
factors
paragraph, I
involved.
mentioned hatred,
Music
fear,
is
loathing,
chaos
anger,
with a
and
home.
often misunderstood, swept under the
Furthermore,
rug,
it's
so to
not
speak.
only about the
What
difference
makes
between
this
these two
genre unique
polarities that its
is that
entry
its
aims
very
to
nature
discuss the
invites
musician writing a
the
piece of
listener
music with the
to
guitars has
recognize
this
the
wide
passion
spectrum
in
at
the
its
sound.
disposal. Anyone
I speak
listening
for
to a
myself
finished
when I
piece of
say
music
this
can
passion
immediately
is
recognize
strong
what
enough
does and does
for
not
me
sound good, but
to
even that's not
specifically
discerning
and
a
explicitly
truly skilled
see the
work of art.
folly in said renunciation.
Consonant
It becomes
intervals are
instantly apparent
sounds
to
that
me
are
that
pleasing
though
to
they
the
are
ears,
not
like a beautiful
particularly
Lydian
favorable
scale
on the
played on
side
the
of
piano,
spectrum of
or a
human
violent concerto
emotions,
from
it still
Johann
exists
Sebastian Bach,
nonetheless. I've often led
or
myself
toccata
to
and
believe
fugue.
that any demon I may have in my own
Though
mind
some
is
may
simply
call it
brought to my
creepy,
attention because it
it's
seeks
still
to be
widely
balanced.
understood as one of
All beings require a sense of
Beethoven's
recognition
many
and affirmation that they
masterpieces of
exist.
music.
This is not a job for
Clean
everyone,
or
and no one should
distorted,
do it full
consonant or
time.
dissonant,
For
it
as
is
Friedrich Nietzsche
entirely at
once
the
said in his
artist's
coincidentally
discretion
identical
which
titled book as
approach
a
they
white zombie
choose,
song, More
and
Human Than
also the
Human,
listener's choice
not
to either
verbatim
favor it
though,
or not,
those who hunt
purposely making
monsters should
unbearable
see to it
music
that they
in order to
themselves
make
do
a
not become
statement,
a
as
monster.
is the artist's responsibility.
Everyone likes things that are beautiful and pristine, but everything does not possess that quality. The faster that is accepted, the easier my life became. This is mostly due to the consistency of this genre and how it shaped my childhood. This type of music embraces your darker side, bringing it to light and rendering the power these emotions would otherwise have over you utterly useless. Living as a victim is not an option. Taking action, making changes, and deciphering what is the best solution, this breeds results, proactive thinking, evolution. How can anyone achieve these goals if they just sing and dance all day long, singing Kumbaya and acting like everything's hunky-dory? You can't. The answer is you can't. I can't make anything happen in the hell that is complacency. So I simply push play on my radio instead of pulling a trigger. Sounds wise, no? Without some channel, such as a particular form of music, to bring the issues out on the table for me, allowing me to be there face to face with my fears, doubts, and insecurities, who knows where that fatherless child would have been at 8 years old. I had already been arrested for the first time at that age. Anyone can agree it could have been worse. Now, without a catalyst to help me pretend I was getting drunk, while drinking shots of soda in my basement room during New Year's Eve, it's debatable whether I would have become an alcoholic. Without that kind of inspiration to use my own imagination before using a substance to enjoy myself, life could have been 1,000 times more difficult. As Maynard James Keenan said, vicariously I live while the whole world dies. So it makes things easier that instead of being an asshole wreaking havoc, there is a safe avenue for my chaotic side to play without harming myself or anyone else. This is true liberation, which is the basis of this. I have felt it deep in my bones ever since I fell in love with that first album way back when. True liberation. From my past, from undesirable feelings I have now, from the world's mischievous propensities, and most of all, liberation from myself altogether. This may explain why the Romans had gladiator battles, arenas for fighters, warriors, criminals, and slaves to battle hand in hand in combat till the death. People paid money to watch other people kill themselves. It was used as a political boosting practice, and it proved ineffective. Humans need a safe place to channel their capacity for violence. A fenced-in yard for the rabid beast inside to play. It's in our nature. In addition to the Colosseum, public hangings and the gallows were observed for free, even by children sometimes, as a way to show people what would happen if you went against authority. As we know, that method also proves ineffective in preventing crime, but it is, however, another example of making the chaotic side of humanity more explicit. Exercised in America up until 1976. Still used as a form of capital punishment today in Chinese, Middle Eastern, and African countries. Moving on then. Public storage globally was... Public stoning, not storage. Public stoning globally was, and still is, another channel for the violence in man. Also, exercised exclusively for criminals. Anyone can partake in this activity. Sometimes there doesn't even need to be proof, a proper trial, or simply just for breaking a religious law. People are stoned to death. But that's a talk for another day. At any rate, as we know, through the ages, man has had the need for his proverbial beast to play safely in his proverbial backyard so as not to proverbially cause madness and mayhem in society. When I found a particular genre at a very young age which gave me the modality I needed to stay out of trouble, it wasn't an accident that something granted me such liberation. We won't get into religion here, but all I will say on this part of the subject is, for me, after having put the pieces back together as an adult, I found metal to be my golden ticket. If it wasn't for that, it would have been something else. And for people, it is something else. From my perspective, life is simply dull and tasteless without an energy which resembles that of the heavier side of music. All seems lackluster, cookie cutter, and just flat out not worth the price of admission. In conclusion, the heavier side of music is the sole purpose I was born, or so I like to believe. At the end of the day, if you're passionate about something, as I am with metal, go write about it. Create some of it. Tell people about it. Just do it. Do something. Eradicate your lethargy and your own misery. Tackle it to the ground. Make it your stepping stone to evolve into something more interesting, exciting, and full of adventure. I hope these words have led you to a place where you can easily evolve and transform your means of expression, whatever it may be. My life is a story. I don't just tell it, I let it roar. There is a genre, category, standard. In the realm of melodic death metal, various shifts occur between the clean guitar and distorted guitar. In terms of all the heavier phases of music, there's rarely anything acoustic involved in there. This is not so with melodic death metal, but that's neither here nor there. It should be noted that although I have proficient knowledge of scales, syncopations, and a basic understanding of the fretboard, I am not experienced enough to make this a lengthy essay, so it will not require much of your time. Clean acoustic guitar, it involves a nostalgic emotional spectrum reminiscent of, for me at least, living on a mountainside and living a quiet, simple life. The tones that come from it do not resemble the feel of any electric guitar, no matter how much an artist tries to clean it up, not only because there is a higher resonance and sustain with the electric, but also due to the simple fact that one projects its sound wires through wires and speaker, the other is its very own amp by itself with the vibrations bouncing off wood. I deliver the music right to your eardrum with the acoustic guitar. In terms of preference, mine changes depending on the plethora of factors involved. Music is chaos with a home. Furthermore, it's not only about the difference between these two polarities that its entry aims to discuss. The musician writing a piece of music with the guitars has this wide spectrum at its disposal. Anyone listening to a finished piece of music can immediately recognize what does and does not sound good, but even that's not discerning a truly skilled work of art. The feel of any electric guitar, no matter how much an artist tries to clean it up, not only because there is a higher resonance and sustain with the electric, but also due to the simple fact that one projects its sound wires through wires and speaker, the other is its very own amp by itself with the vibrations bouncing off wood. I deliver the music right to your eardrum with the acoustic guitar. In terms of preference, mine changes depending on the plethora of factors involved. Music is chaos with a home. Furthermore, it's not only about the difference between these two polarities that its entry aims to discuss. The musician writing a piece of music with the guitars has this wide spectrum at its disposal. Anyone listening to a finished piece of music can immediately recognize what does and does not sound good, but even that's not discerning a truly skilled work of art. Consonant intervals are sounds that are pleasing to the ears, like a beautiful Lydian scale played on the piano or a violent concerto from Johann Sebastian Bach, or toccata and fugue. Though some may call it creepy, it's still widely understood as one of Beethoven's many masterpieces of music. Clean or distorted, consonant or dissonant, it is entirely at the artist's discretion which approach they choose, and also the listener's choice to either favor it or not. purposely making unbearable music in order to make a statement, as is the artist's responsibility.
You have the strength, replacing faith. This moment's golden. I forgot the song ringing through my head. Feels like I'm halfway dead. Reaching for tomorrow again. Once more closer to the end. Somehow I feel as though this is my last chapter. I've been a bit crazy, always wanting more. I'll fight for my life till my ship meets the shore. I refuse to choose my own demise. No excess in pleasure is never satisfied. If I've never lived one day or night, I'll live on forever through these words that I write. So far as I've been on an adventure, I won't sit by and lecture. Won't waste another day from convicting conjecture. I'm not a tree. I move my feet. If I think I'm not where I need to be,
Gravity takes all away, broken and battered, thrown away, seething through shattered lenses again, interdependent, speaking clarity amidst this. Master me up, put me in a pile, eternity is contained within a day. Each of us find our own trail to blaze, fit for the best but crawling on my knees. Curiosity stings, but it's just me.
I chose love and got pain in return. Chose chaos and watched it all burn. Choosing the middle way, no return. Doing what I say, a slap in the face. Earth. I often ask myself, is this the life that I deserve? Don't ever try controlling my life. Sympathetic wine, toast to you tonight. All hope is lost. For what is the cost of an ill-contrived paradigm? Disgust at my family quest, this is what I was left with? Choices are a two-way street. My bare verdure replete in spite of gilded integrity. Now I have planted the seed.
sounds from upon a hill. I am not a low man against will. The lunacy will never take. The lunacy will never take. The lunacy will never take a hold of us. Now that the American dream is over, we can finally wake up from our sleep. Now that the American dream is over, we can finally get up off our knees. We can finally wake up from our sleep. The lunacy will never take a hold of us again. The lunacy will never take. The lunacy will never take a hold of us again. One day, justice will come to your There's greed in the system, the Babylon system. Someday, battle will come to an end. Greed in the system, Babylon system. You better say you're sorry, and that you'll never do it again. You better take your worries and turn them into friends. There's greed in the system, the Babylon system. I cast gold in your head. They really think that you're a lucky man, but that's a fantasy. Got thoughts in your mind and as you sleep. Look around, who's your real friends? You only care about the acceptance. True words that come from you. You better look into who you're talking to. Sing it. One day, justice will come to your head. Read in the system, the Babylon system. Babylon system. You better say you're sorry. And that you'll never do it again. You better take your worries and turn them into friends. Bow down to the man. You're a part of someone else's plan. Quit your back to live.
You wanted to be the only one. You already were. Now the time has come to read just the curve. Your desperation is pathetic, unseen. As it takes its last breath, the face smashed with a large rock, my knife works even when punctured. Your thick, seasoned skin is the next moment buried with a song of sorrow deep within. As you struggle, don't you forget yourself or who you are. You just married it to the march forth with a grace and grandeur, given the circumstances, handed from the maze, caught between my newly phrased beginning, mirroring from whence came that which is chosen. Long ago became the monster I desired as I locked it away, the tune of death. Constantly, nothing as it seems, though I rue the day
rocket met skull, as my hands are forever and still echoes in the rivers of my rage. My true love has now come face to face with easily shingled sticks as the sting of it turns and tortures. Haven't now seen the thing as it's stinging. The tongue on prohibition. Only problem with the guards in this prison is its mortality from without as well as within. Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, McPuffin, lyrical enlightenment. Let's get right into it, yeah. I'ma jump right in it. There's no way I'm ever finished. When I sip that Guinness, then I feel like I crack open my feelings. They straight jump out my heart, they jump on my skin. They jump from the start like I'm jumping on a basketball game to Celtics. Cause I do this Irish shit and I can't help it. It's just the way that I am, like Eminem. Till the day that I am not spitting grams. Cause it is that fire shit. Put it in the bowl, call your supplier, then reload on your shit, just do it. That's how I do it. I'm a Nike and I'm true with the flow that I got. And if you can't hit the shit, then you will be like a student to the way that I'm congruent. Can you even catch my physics and my science? With this fucking chemistry, the way that I am rhyming, I supply it. Every time it is too high and too potent, you gotta take it a little dose at a time. Like the little Silas sipping in the cap. And you gotta do it right now when I rap. If it cuts out a bit, that's only cause I am going like a hell pit in Hell's Kitchen. I'm cooking up fire ass shit. Put it in the pan, put it in the pot, and then you know exactly who I am. If I do this shit right now, it's like, damn, nobody else could even try to spit like that. It's Friday night, here with Moon Beats in my bedroom, and we on this video chat, trying to keep this shit real for the streets when they hear this type of rap. Then they know how I am, they know that I am too many different colors of the spectrum. The spectrogram, and grab a gram, and roll it up and light it up. Take a little puff, cause I'm McPuffin. That's what I does in. I have got so many damn cousins that like the herb, that ganja, yeah, they love it. Roll it up like a Rastafarian. If I gotta spit this type of rap shit, that's cause I am used to it. If I've been bruised into it, that's cause I am not new to it. Bitch, you knew this. I will even do this without even cussing. Bitch, I am just straight bussin' with the type of discussion that I bring. Then I'm rubbing, ass rubbing, with the pussies rubbing. All of these pussies hating on my style, cause they know they cannot even try to compete with it now. I have been through so many struggles that I bring down a fucking boulder with this hard rock shit. It's like heavy metal with this hard rock riff. If you have got this instrumental, I am in till I'm finished, until the night is through, till that sun comes up. I'm just taking so many damn of them puffs of love. I have got so much love in my heart, it can't never stop, and I am like a spark in midnight. Gotta bring the light. That's the only way I do it, and it's suicide. If you try to come against me, that's fine. I have got my creator on my side, and I spit this shit in bust it open wide. That's right. Lyrical enlightenment, lying life. Friday night. Happy birthday to me tomorrow.
Hello?
Yes, how are you doing?
No, just
Just fine.
same old stuff, the usual. Regular roll. I haven't had any luck finding a job. No, I'm just kind of probably gonna need some more money next month or something. I don't know. But I mean, I'll figure something out. Honestly, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. There's a good chance I might find some job that I'll keep or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. You know, even if there was something bad, I wouldn't tell you about it. So there's just gonna be me here yapping at you for the next 10 minutes about all the positive stuff that I can muster the courage of digging out of all the stuff, the fact that it sucks, the stuff that sucks. But I don't know. Yeah, alright, I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.
I never did anticipate the horrors that would come from all the drug use and that picking and digging through the ashtray, like the drinking. The drifting. And the sex.
I gotta take a piss. Man, I gotta piss so bad. I gotta take a fat piss. Big old fat piss, man. Oh, here we go. This is a good tree right here for pissing. This tree is the best tree for pissing ever. I like pissing on this tree more than I like pissing on the tree. I'll always remember this tree. So
I seem to have forgotten that I have a voice. It's very easy to do that. When you're quiet for so long, you forget and you have a voice. Speak. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just throw it away. Throw it away. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just throw it away. Do away with it. Get rid of it. Be done with it. Do away with it. I'm going to hypnotize you. You are getting very sleepy. Your eyelids and eyes are getting heavy.
sleepy.
Warning, the following movie contains stunts that are either performed by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any of these stunts or activities.
Goddess in my eyes. You sing like the earth, you shine like the sun. I can see the goddess in your eyes. Be strong, be tender, mother, daughter, breaker, mender, reach and grow. Dance and know, spread your wings of fire. Shed your tears like rain. Dance in your desire. Revel in your pain. Your wings will set you free. Your pain will give you birth. Your tears will let you see you are the woman of the earth. With my wings of fire and my garland of flowers, I am the love, I am the power. Be strong, be tender, mother, daughter, breaker, mender, reach and grow. Dance and know, spread your wings of fire. Shed your tears like rain. Dance in your desire. You free. Your pain will give you birth. Your tears will let you see you are the woman of the earth. You can conquer me no longer. You cannot hold me down. I can only stronger, I stand rooted in the ground. The goddess sings through all, to the sky, to the earth. She dances a circle of death and birth. Be strong, be tender, mother, daughter, breaker, mender, reach and grow. Dance and know, spread your wings of fire. Shed your tears like rain. Dance in your desire. You free. Your pain will give you birth. Your tears will let you see you are the woman of the earth. I am the tree, I am the bird, I am the sea, I am the word, I am the sky, I am the stone, I am the why, I'm the unknown. I have the magic, I know the creation. I scream for every woman in every earthling nation with my wings of fire, my garland of flowers. I am the why, I am the unknown. I walk, I I breathe, I die. I walk, I fly, I laugh, I cry, I breathe, I die. I walk, I fly, I laugh, I cry, I breathe, I die. I am alive.
I just want to end it all. I just want to end it all right now. All the things that this life has shown me. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much to bear. There are many ways I could end it. I could jump in front of a bus while it's careening down the road. I could tie a noose, wrap it around my neck, tie it around a tree, and whoosh. It'd be slower that way. I haven't decided yet which way is faster. I can't make up my mind. The fastest way to do things. What's the fastest way to do something? I just want to end it all right now.
You dropped some semen there on your shirt. I've been alone this whole time. As you may have seen when the voyage began, I'm on my own, always have been. It is this very solitude that cultivates such an independence as can only be found through an impenetrable persistence. A single pointed determination. One that one can focus on consistently, and when they can, nothing can stop them. I've made some habits, some good, some bad. I can only hope I've inspired you, the viewer, to create your own voyage to the center of the sun! The Tibetan Book of the Dead, an ancient scripture that depicts a very grotesque-looking figure known as Kala, who represents time itself. This and many of the other, mostly Hindu scripture, are very relevant to my life, but they're not relevant to this storyline, however.
I'm addicted to happiness, stuck living in the past, I guess. Never thought I'd have regrets. I'm addicted to happiness. I'm addicted to happiness, stuck living in the past, I guess. Never thought I'd have regrets. I'm addicted to happiness. Looking back, the only regrets that I have is that I didn't have the heart beating madly in my chest to listen to it close enough and manage to say yes. Say yes to my dream, yes to my dream. Say yes to the possibilities of becoming the man I always wanted to be, making money from a preferred means. Becoming the man I always wanted to be.
Oftentimes I ask myself, wouldn't life be a little bit different if I would have made better choices in my life? And then I realized that's not the way the world works.
When I reach the place that I plan to rest, with hands and flesh intact as is, no sign of my sadness left. No sign until I thought of my grandma's kiss.
The darkness within every single man. The darkest pit of black. The darkest pit of black. The darkest pit of black. Absolute and total fucking darkness.
The question dissolves.
Something sleeping on a device like the serpentine. Filthy and twined and holy swine. Cold was my soul, untold was the pain.
Memories, and how do they interact with your preferences? And then there is, how do they interact with your dreams? For example, favorite type of cereal, and then you have the off-brand version. How do you know that it is not the same? Or vice versa, if you do not know that it is not the same.
Everyone that knows me, man, they know I am a movie. There's so many different languages, including body language, and it's the best thing you do. Listen, kicking back, getting kind of drunk, kind of sloppy, kind of sipping in another drink. Spending the night on the road, chicken and milk in the load. Now they all on my shows, they gonna call the shit on the low. Don't fuck with these hoes.
I'm Megan Gemini, you're watching Surviving Sub-Zero.
That piece of shit, you're bad. Confirm with the owner.
Toxicity.
That ball of
I
biryani.
mean, the Baroque. I mean, no, toxicity.
A cup of coffee for refill costs more than an actual cup. Hold on, I'm gonna call the police on you. That bowl of biryani's really giving me the belly rumples.
Wait, that's not how it goes.
With the owner.
Toxicity.
That bowl of
I
biryani.
mean, the Baroque. I mean, no, toxicity.
A cup of coffee for refill costs more than an actual cup. Hold on, I'm gonna call the police on you. That bowl of biryani's really giving me the belly rumples.
Wait, that's not how it goes. The toxicity of our city, no, what, I am disorder, no, somewhere between the sacred silence. We are from Memphis, Nashville, Tuscaloosa, St. Louis, Langport, Baltimore, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Billings, Memphis.
We're from Massachusetts.
It's so hungry. Wait! Stop! This is a mistake! I am a distinguished and refined English gentleman! Fuck that! Let's Joe Rogan this shit!
Oh, you bet it's fine. Are you okay?
Stop heading north! Alright, bye! How do I know you're Illuminati? How do I know you're anti-Illuminati?
I'm living in nowhere. I'm living in nowhere. Look at me, guys. I'm living in nowhere. I'm living in
It's
nowhere.
her!
I'm just living like straight up in nowhere at all. Oh.
He's been pushed too far! I'm a strong bowler. I'm good at strong bowling. And that chimp has snailed. And that hurts my feelings. I didn't say that! That was a good another song. I'll make another. The pain! The pain! Where's the pen? I need the pen. I got this for 50 cents. Where are my friends? Don't you ever jack off again. You jack off again, you're dead.
Life is life. Boom, 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 ha, ha, boom, 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 ha, ha, boom, 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 ha, ha. I feel better. I'm a really good vampire. You're good, bro. You're good, bro. You're good. Astronaut, you're good, bro. Speculate, yeah. You're good. Is that the German Shepherd? Is that the German Shepherd? Ancient astronaut theorists postulate yes. Chandrika! Chandrika! I feel really sentimental and bad right now because I lied. I like the music video I made for Be a Man. The only thing I like better than the music video I made for Be a Man is the effect. Earth! The peppers! I got the sausage!
Okay, but be careful. Because why?
Who are you? Who sent you? How long have you been following me? I like the NFL. The one thing I like more than the NFL are results. Results, 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 results. Results, 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 results. No, you can totally listen to me and watch me set myself up for writing a check that I know that we all know that I can't cash and have a good time, and also gain willful employment on
protecting me from getting way ahead of myself and biting off way more than I can chew.
That is fucking nasty though, dude. Your eyes are about to pop, like explode. All over my fucking dirty laundry, dude. It's already dirty laundry. I don't want to have to freaking clean out your fucking the eye juice in your fucking brains that spill out through your bloated fucking eyeballs. Suffer, you filthy fucking vermin. Hope you enjoyed your fromage.
Some kind of person who's also doing these things in a way that you could never even find. You could never even find it in another cosmos or parallel dimension, like Andromeda. Wait, the Milky Way.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your fromage, because I got more important fish to fry.
How much do I really want to destroy people's bubble, and how badly do I really want to be the guy who is bursting your bubble? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm practicing it for many years. If I don't speak from what I'm not.
Au revoir.
You guys got some pseudo I need some pseudo
and then when I get to this point, I'm like, and then I think about something. Let me take a little bit of time and put some effort into my imagination and whatever it is. As long as I hear the right person saying it, then I'm gonna say for the any more obvious.
I just don't understand why you gave me an entire booklet full of Sudokus. You didn't have to do all that. Vultures can size fast.
We're throwing all of that shit out and redoing everything as far as I know. But if it's not anything different than that, well, it better be better than anything that my mind can conceive, because we have already seen and heard and smelled and tasted and touched literally every single thing inside of the history of humanity and the universe, and that's where I should have been rhyming, but I was not perfect, you see, so I was like gonna stop right there and snub my nose and scrunch up my face and tell me that I made a mistake, so you should rewind that a little bit, and then even if you don't got the money, in fact, I'm gonna do it specifically at the reprieve of people who do have the money, and then contrast that with the broke-ass people who are starving, living up on the streets, and then make that my thing. That's my thing right there. That's my whole thing. And then I keep on going and going and going and going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny, and there's no other way that I can ever stop on this thing. Let me think of a way. Let me think of a way right now, because I just said that there's no way. Because of the fact that is, I would say that you're half man, half machine. And that means that you are like the Tin Man, you've got no heart that's got any kind of beat. And that makes me so angry, I will raise my voice myself. I'll take my own advice, and I'll take my own advice. And it'll make me change my rhyme scheme. Thank me so much for trying to change my rhyme scheme. That is how I like to be, in some kind of way that is not resembling to anything that's nostalgically helping remind you of things that give you something to grab onto and something to try to believe, when we all know it's all hopeless at all points of time. And if that's the kind of guy I want to be, you should give me my space and let me do that at my own way. And if you are there to be able to comment, how could I ever think that you don't have a part in this shit, or he doesn't have a part in this shit, or try to not be paranoid in some way, or let my mind try to conceive that it cannot split apart in 1,000 different ways, like being drawn and quartered like witches in the witch trials and Salem witchcraft and all that other shit, and whatever you want to try to even say, whatever it is that you want to try to even say, I'll try to calm down and try to calm my dismay and try to figure out how I can even find all these ways ways, like all the things that I just said that I never had, and all of these other things that I am really not even playing. I'm going to tell you that one time, and not one time only, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, then 10. And then if I do, well, then you'll know that I'll have all of the numbers, and they're counted, and I'm putting them inside of
He wants revenge.
and it's in some gigantic factory somewhere on the outsides of the Akashic records, like something that somebody wrote way back in ancient scripture. It probably has something to do with Hinduism.
Jerry, stop bullying your brother.
I would laugh at all of the ways that I could find myself insanely mad, insanely fattiest. That's where I just say something on purpose to make sure that I got something to make fun of. Do I have any troubles at all identifying with what kind of man he is? That's what I say when I look in the mirror and I look at the eyes and I see all the blackness inside of there. I'm like, hey, in spite of the cares that I have, I'm like, yo, there seriously is no way that I would ever try to even wear some kind of armor or spiky leather or anything like that. And it's like, if you're not worthy, then I might even pause a little bit and might even be like, hey,
oh, where has my Trudy gone? I truly miss my Trudy. Oh, how I am empty and lost without my Trudy. I can't tell if I'm saying Trudy or Truly. I'm saying, would I like a Truly or am I saying Trudy? Is it Trudy or
Not
Truly?
stop right there. I think the last thing I would ever do is stop right there. I think the first thing that I would do is continue going as fast as I can. And then I'm going to slow down a little bit as far as the breath goes, and then even find the different ways that I could even try to even test those words that I just said, and how did this start then? And then let me really try to ask that question without even acting like I'm going to walk inside of a giant protective
Damn, I didn't know y'all get down like that.
Not even care how much trouble that it brings me. I will not even swear the whole time that I have made this whole song, though. Have you already defined it? Have you already recognized it? That matters to me. Those are my standards right there. You should make sure that you do not do any of that at all. Everything should be absolutely perfect, and then you should do this and this and that. Matter of fact, you know what? I take all that back. Just literally relate every single thing in life to mycology, and then you might get a little somewhere, and then you might understand a little bit about my psychology. And then if you have any problems doing that and understanding that, then I do not have to slap you and get backside up out the head and or anything like that. Okay? Is there a question? No, that wasn't a question. Hold on, I had to stop myself. Oh wait, oh jeez, I just revealed the human existence. Oh jeez. Oh, who could it possibly be that was ever actually coming against me? Was it me against me? Was it somebody else other than me against me? I couldn't ever really just know how long that I'm gonna try to it makes me want to try to cry. See, even though I ain't got no more tears, I just borrowed them from someone else, in some way else, the same way that I borrowed all this time, and see, I turned out fine. It's okay.
Good morning, Damien and Duffy. Did you sleep okay?
Makes sounding like I'm in Swedish. And then look, there's a little bit of that taste of whatever you wanted, just to make sure that you keep on going and just quit. I
took too much acid.
Wait a minute. You did now get away with it, because now it's official that, like, I know that. But see, there's really no time to explain it. There's no time at all. There's no time to explain it whatsoever. There's no time to explain it, at least when you're full of rage, and there's no way that your veins could ever stop pumping that flame shit. Oh, I just cussed for the first time. Now I have to stop. What did you do? Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, this is so amazing.
What this fucking shit and this fucking shit and these fucking shit. Fuck is this fucking shit? shit. Yeah, this fucking shit. This fucking shit. My fucking self. This fucking shit. Fucking shit. This fucking shit.
But as soon as I find myself in the recollection of where I was and who I was, I can pick myself back up again, and then I can be the warrior that I ever wanted to be and always wanted to be, even though my linguistics are not exactly perfect. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly mine. It's perfectly the life. It's perfectly the life of everyone. It's actually not perfect at all. It's perfectly imperfect. It's fractured but whole. It's actually something different. It's completely different though. It's even resembling to some guy who had his 2 arms as opposed to 8, but his skin is the color of blue. He also had wrist watches with them inside of their head. I'm not talking about that right now, even though I'm still sounding robotic because there's a little bit of fear flowing. It's kind of like a river. It's kind of like right now, if I were really me, what I really wanted to, what really actually happened. See, this isn't what actually happened. This didn't actually happen. What actually happened is whatever I wanted to imagine that happened, and what I imagined that happened is that I was sitting down writing a metal song, the river of fear. And that is what I'm saying to you as I lie to myself while I'm sitting right here. And I continue to do that over and over again. I just get my kicks over and over again as well. It's like literally the cosmic dragon version of going to the boathouse or going on a cruise with my lover, except when I look in the mirror, I see my lover right there. So I don't need to really look anywhere else. I really don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. If I add that many reallys, and then I have to count how many reallys are in that really don't care. And then you would make me have to say them some more, and then tell you exactly how many I said. If I did guess, I'd say 3 or 4. Okay, there's always a bigger fish. There you go. There's something that you really needed to hear that you would probably never ever live to tell the tale. But if you did, you would hear it from me, and I'd be like, oh well. It would be so boring. You would fall asleep and then dream about somebody giving you a tattoo about your favorite band.
What is this thing?
On your left side, and even though you can't even get your that's how.
What is this place?
I can't even understand and realize which things that I have to make sure that it has to be perfect.
Who am I?
I do not ever.
What am I?
In my life when I was actually a virgin. The thing is that I'm not. I'm just gonna go ahead and just bash my head all around. Toward reality, experiencing exactly right now. I mean, it's exactly in the moment right now. Not a little bit later or sooner. It's literally exactly right now. Now I'm laughing like I've got the madness flowing through me. If they didn't, I would probably drop my jaw.
What do you not understand about this?
Yeah, let's do different types of
It's a pity.
Advice while I'm being torn apart, while you do this so that I can do the passion of the Christ again and again and again, and let me see how many times.
Medium? Oh, it's too big. Oh.
Literally use the machine and 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 excuse me, sorry, I skipped a little beat. I had to see for a second how really human, what is a human being? You see, back in the future, in the future, probably, at least I can only conceptually conceive that it might be somebody in the history books that they could flip through and they would say, we used to be human beings, and then the human beings would do all these silly things.
If only I knew who it was that was responsible for these tragedies. I would say, show yourself. I am
Carpet capture. Yeah. Carpet capture. It's the one she wants. I said the carpet capture. That is the one she wants. The one she wants. It is the one she wants.
Hail Satan, more subliminal, abstract, non-abstract, very specific subliminal messaging.
The one she wants, I said the one she wants. When the one she wants comes through, it burns a hole in your carpet. When the hole she wants,
You burned a hole in my carpet! Quidditch! 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 Quibbit! Quibbit! Quidditch! Cribbage! Cribbage! Quidditch! And Quidditch! Quibbitch! Quidditch!
They're gonna look at each other and then say,
Quidditch.
And then now somebody else is gonna do this, and how long can you possibly listen to somebody sitting over here trying to logically tell you every single thing in your life? I mean, Jesus, tap dancing fucking Christ. As for the other thing, you know what, I'm not worried about that. You know what, as a matter of fact, I am worried about that. I'm just gonna make sure that I fill the time with something else while I'm standing right here and I didn't move the entire motherfucking time. Now that you know what I'm pissed when I'm cussing and swinging my arms and acting and imagining like my hand is containing a fucking knife. I don't even have to imagine that. I can just make sure that I'm making this fantastic rap and then put it out for the world to see it. Maybe somebody might even...
Ooh, that looks good.
Didn't get famous until he fucking died. I would be proud of that. That was probably something that my little tiny 3-year-old in diapers and shitting his pants mind conceived when I just pushed myself along. Now I have officially taken something personally, so someone else can justifiably do something wrong to me, and then watch the whole thing unfold, because it's very interesting, instead of just doing things old school. You know what, who am I really talking about? That is the question that I want to know right now. That's why I'm like, yo, it's okay if you're doing that.
Got it. I will make horror shorts called The Monsters in the Basement, hosted by me, Mickey Gemini.
How awesome it is. Wow, 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 wow.
It's Winston Selma.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm just like thinking about something ridiculously awesome, and I'm not gonna listen to a single fucking word you're saying. So I'm gonna jump it down a little bit and make sure that you can comply.
Haha, yeah. By Jove, we've done it again. Duffy and Damien, we've cracked the code.
Because I can. Because I can. Now and then that's the way that it sounds when I fucking rap. When I fucking rap, it sounds like that. And then I don't need to explain nothing.
You fucked up my life!
Explain anything else after that. Oh, it's not gonna be good because I'm gonna give you a lick that's fat. See, now I have to jump back into the reality of where I'm at. Where am I at? Where am I at? I have to ask myself, do I know where I'm at? Do I know where I'm at? I have to really ask that shit. I have to really ask that question. God damn, it's a freezing world and a freezing soul, and these little girls and these little boys are gonna grow up into this world, and I'm so worried about it. And actually, no, I'm not. Actually, what is the thing that I'm worried about then? Wait, actually, no, it might be this. No, it might be something else. Actually, no, it's not. And then it might be
Zero skateboards.
Okay, fine.
An ambiguous and abstract subliminal messaging.
It's Chris Cole!
Type of rhyme I display, because the kind of rhyme I display is like meticulously and articulately put inside of these ways that you could never even begin to imagine. Actually, there's a whole bunch of type of people like me. Come to think of it, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. There's a whole shit full of people.
See, I shall make you my bride.
You can even find similar artists, no matter what kind of music you make. Nobody is unique these days.
Act is my bride, and we will get married.
I'm gonna have to tone it down a bit then. But that's the only thing that I have. I don't have a bunch of lies to give you. If there's somebody that has a bunch of lies to give you, and they want to put the work on me,
Insights.
And you shall be washed in the blood of the Lamb, my sweet hermaphroditic child.
Put your beating heart in my hand.
It was me. I've been stringing myself along the whole time. Running over here, doing this and that, getting this and that, and for what? For nothing. Just so I can make some bullshit ass moniker and some bullshit ass fucking identity. Like the guitar zombie. Saying things like, I am Zero the Gemini, the guitar zombie. And I am nobody. I don't exist without you. Without me or without anybody else. And I'm going to forget myself. But at the same time, I must.
We interrupt yours, whatever it is you're doing, to bring you this message. The thing is that
At any rate, I've been having fun yet. I've been
have existed, have come to exist. What are your thoughts on them? We want your thoughts. Please put them in the box, in the ballot box. Put old moldy sandwiches in your local voting ballot box. That is all for our messages. Thank you. And thank your local
then you can start asking questions. And by the time that it happens, I guarantee you won't want to unless you are I forgot I turned it up a little bit. I gotta turn it back down. And then things start missing. Then things start winding up missing. And then I have this really cool thing. It's got the resemblance to the color of green, and it probably has to do with me being basically a straight up holy motherfucking being. The name of the song is ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOPQRSTUVWXYZ. In case you want to type all of that in, I bet you don't have to do all that because you are now in the future, and let the machines do all of that for you, man. They'll do all of that for you. They'll even make sure.
Don't worry, we'll deliver it to you.
Becoming whatever kind of other definition of an anonymous person that you want to attach to it, just to give yourself some sort of rewarding feeling inside, the feeling inside that makes you feel like it's, I don't know, but it's ancient history, so I have to continue whispering a little bit and see how long. Let me just see how long I can make my record and see. Let me see how can I turn around? Like, is there a way to turn around? Oh my god, I cannot turn around. Oh my god. Now I'm panicking. Oh my god, I'm panicking so bad. It's insane how bad that I'm panicking. It is absolutely insane. It is kind of the same thing as if you were to, well, continue.
Anguish and despair. Days are the days where I find out how little I truly care. Agony, anguish and the sakes. Nothing praise, I will absolve the other side.
What's the deal? You
Cosmos.
say something about hot dogs. And
Cosmos.
the question still remains within
Cosmos.
my think tank.
cosmos.
Matter. So, please enlighten me. Tell me all about it. What's the
Wait,
deal?
are you sane?
Big gulp.
Our troop was made ready at the dawn of the day. From Lovely and Skillen they were marching us away. They put us then on board a ship to cross the raging main to fight in bloody battle in the sunny land of Spain. Well, fairly well, and Skillen.
Frustrated with Musk. Today I'm frustrated with Musk because
Crazy stream.
without undermining my accomplishments, I will say this. I've settled for less far too long. Recycled and reused everything that can be recycled and reused. As smart and as earth conscious as that might be, it simply is not sustainable. I can't eat money. I have to turn the money into food. Turn the food into excrement and then repeat. Some say when life hands you lemons, but that's a blessing compared to what most of us get.
Most of us get something far less useful than a lemon. Like all this garbage I'm showing you right now. Trash. Trash. All of it's trash. Unless I have a desire to use it for something or to accomplish anything at all, everything that I've had so far has been useless. I can't eat money, and I can't wear shoes that are too big for me. Make a credible masterpiece with a crayon. Write the world's best guitar riff with a plastic gift card. Travel too far with a little girl's bike. Go through a whole winter season with women's shoes. I've made use of this garbage for far too long. Now it's time I start squeezing some worth out of all these diamonds I'm making.
Hey! Get out from there! You get down from there! Get out from there! Hey, you get down from there! You get down from there right now! Get out from there! Hey, you from there! Get out from there!
That white boy with the clover on his chest. I'm out here in Illinois. I'ma throw up my set. I'm Irish G, but ironically don't drink like Oktoberfest. Cause my life is difficult, even with the right steps. Fucking with us ain't your best option. We stop in the box and anybody else who talking. I'm so focused and golden, I noticed you holding an itchy with the orange tip. That shit we spit has business rich, but your indigent songs are frivolous. So when we in this bitch, you better listen quick, cause I came here to finish this. Like Mortal Kombat portals with the Taliban popping out on tap. Stop that, you ain't making bomb tracks. Try to touch my items and I'ma get so damn violent. Play it like a violin, I'ma play it like Tech 9 and Bishop Diamond Jaguar, man. Scoping out the sky with my assault that's aerial. Try me, I'm double don't dare you.
Don't waste a single fucking minute of my time, and by waiting, don't waste my time, you waste my fucking time. I hate to destroy my own bubble here, but having a badass looking stick that looks like a mace is not the same as having an actual mace. I'll have to put in. I was supposed to be doing a live stream podcast and have a guest on my show and interview them and talk and chat music and hang out with my pals and hang out with my buddy. And something or someone has taken that away from me. So welcome to something that I consider being from living here and being from it. Something I consider to be exclusively Chicago. And last but not certainly not least, it's a very fucking eventful thing, and I still have to keep fucking going and do a whole fucking goddamn live stream and draw some shit, and there's probably still something else that I fucking forgot. But it's like whatever. I'm also fine with being a piece of shit and negative as fuck and fucking acting like this whole fucking charade is not fucking absolute. I'm totally liking it here because we don't get excited about anything here, and exclusively in Chicago with this post-pandemic world. I did not get to see Boris today, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to freaking exploit him out there. So it's not my fucking place to be sitting there trying to fucking exploit people, especially not Boris. I just fucking caught space. That is the fucking long and short of it.
Someone is waiting by the phone for a phone call that is never going to show up ever again.
Why does that guy sound so angry? This is a place of peace. It is microphone only. That is the end of the fucking shit right there that I've titled Deleted Scenes for my quadrilogy, and the reason for its title and the origins of its title being this synopsis right here of what the thing was all about. So it's got me like, it's like, there you go. No. So it is. There's so much shit so much other shit that I wanted to also like capture and everything, but with the limited resources or not, doesn't matter even if you have. You just can't. Perfection is a fallacy. You just can't get everything that you want to get. You can't always get what you want. Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger, blah blah blah, whatever. And by the time that you get everything captured anyway, it's all taken out of context and kind of like a puzzle almost, and you got to put it all back together, and it eventually you just have to say enough is enough, and you just got to be done with it at some point in time. So what better of a convergence even just to have it all kind of coagulate like that than on this basically a holiday. You know, we just finished 1 month celebrating something. This is another new month celebrating something else, and that to have it all with the first episode of the revamped podcast going on, and then owing it to myself to have to do the second episode here, not even just to feel accomplished, not even just to ask why, just like it doesn't even matter why, just to do it. It's not even matter checking in if I enjoy it or not either. It's just to basically do it. Basically at this point, so and also life is just but a dream. That's where you might have found some of these might have been recycled. 1 or 2 might have been recycled. One of these things or 2 of these scenes might have been recycled, but that's the same concept that I used that premise for on part 4. Where life is just but a dream, man. Life is but a dream. And And you know, you gotta be totally honest with you. Like that was an extreme headache. That was just a real super huge pain in my rump. That was just, and there's just like stuff that I even wrote down that I didn't even get, and it's not even. So anyway, other than that, you're looking at the notes here of it's something I just like. All right, got it out of the, got it out there, and it's out there, and there it is, and then then you're looking at the notes for the second episode of the podcast, and that's something too that I can run through real quick, just that it's not like not even that it's not going to be an issue, but that it's just simply, it's like some of the stuff just has to be get out there and be put out there, and that's that. So there you have it. And fucking, at the same time, just like anything, it's like fun by default. It's just, whatever. It's like because it has to be or whatever. Doing shit my way or the highway. All right, guys. Well, bouncing out here. Mickey Gemini, Vault of Doom, episode 2 coming at you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like these videos. Peace.
You stupid motherfucker!
I love you. I love you.
A little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit.
I like trains. I like big trains. I like trains. Oh, but this train's too big. Oh, this train's too small. But I like trains. I'm front porch train. Hey, I'm a black widow spider. This guy driving by, he's like, oh, look at this guy working on his bike. He's creating work. No skin off my nose.
What comes easy, must be greasy. Challenging times, so I craft the deep rhymes. I don't have anything that I hold more sacred than the flow. Cause inside your head, bobbing to and fro, picking at your fro, forgetting all about your troubles. No time to rumble, making new foes, connect the dope, respect the few in the crowd. Shout out to the Marines, listening to the freedom is a personal issue.
Let's get coffee. If I have to come down there. Where? Damn autocorrect. I'm not new to this game. I'm true to this game. I don't want it to fall.
Ah! 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 Wah! Looks good. Don't worry, we'll get you the origin. Where? 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 The triage. I know. No, I know. No, I know. I know. I know. No, I know. That was easy, man. I make it look easy. It's easy, man. See that guy right there? His dad. Okay, his dad. His dad is. Amon Amarth. That's Elvish for Mount Doom.
I am Zero the Gemini, the guitar's on beating. I am Zero the Gemini, the guitar's on.
Mine. This is mine. 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 Satan. Draconian. He's Dracula.
All this fucking bullshit about fucking you're stupid, you're crazy, you're weird. Yeah, alright, I know, I dig it. It's cool, you know, like, hey, I'm stupid and I'm crazy and I'm weird. And that's like my freaking currency for it now. I'm like, that's my shit you're looking at right there. Fair enough. Oh, I mean, fancy enough. I'm crazy, I'm stupid, I'm weird, and I'm fancy enough, and whatever, you know, I'm just a mustard freak, just a napkin freak, just a whatever freak of everything. I'm just a regular old freak and a freak of nature. Eat your food. Eat your food. Smells like petty sauce there.
bitch ass motherfucker.
No. 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 No! 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 No!
Leaving tour.
David only deals in gold and where the shadows lie by beyond apple. Metal, generalized metal here, taken from another pod show called the Stars and Guitars podcast hosted by Andrew McKinney Smith and Australian bassist, not really much of a bassist, but more journalist, who's been running the podcast since the year 2017. And this is bands that come from his new music show that we have before. Orinoco, which is a band by Corey Taylor's son, Sabaton, Funeral, Alien, In Extreme, Apocalypto, Lepros, Inferno Fest, Crimson, Even Wall, Justice, Irma, Terror, Universal, Osaka Punch, a Japanese band, some of that light metal, Duro, Sherwood's Nick Duro, Carnifex, of course, really, their latest album is pretty good on the views. They got some pretty good views on the YouTube. Blood Ceremony, Hell Ripper, Ahab, Canadian, and Sandria. I'm not sure about any of the other ones other than the ones I just said. And as for local, where I am in the Chicagoland area, we call it Indiana, which is Illinois and Indiana being the Chicagoland area. Rel Radio 90.5, not sure if I can find that on there or not. Shroud of Necromancy, Triple with 3 P's, Milky Water, I'm not sure if that kid made something, but he's definitely got it. Wants to. Damage Justice, the Metallica cover band. Jeff Lynne, Nikki Hellband, Laura Chavez, Samantha Fish, Kim Simmons, Rick Springfield, Gary Moore, Peter Green, Rory Gallagher, Paul Kossoff, and Marcus Kane. For all the music discovery that you need, that is all that I got.